Hi. On Sunday, next Sunday, our congregation will have the great joy to have a confirmation service. 4 young people will join, affirm their faith, be confirmed, and it made me reflect about what is confirmation again. Because confirmation in the United Church is something that comes from another century, not the previous one, the 20th century, but the one before the 19th century. And it did not really change much since. Well, the service have changed, but the core principle, not really. In the United Church, when you are confirmed, you become a full member of the church. And when our young people ask us, well, what does it mean? We said, well, you can be involved. Does it mean that non-members cannot be involved? No, they can be involved too. So what's the perk? And then we answer, well, you can vote for next time we'll call a minister. And that's about it. And we cannot really blame them to say, well, what's the point? That might not be the greatest speech of this century, I would say. Not this one, not the previous one. And maybe we need to rethink about what is confirmation. What do we want this? Because sometimes we hear said, well, we need to have them done before they disappear. Why? What's the point here? Is it like we ought to have them to do something so we feel good about ourselves, that we feel good, the promise we made at baptism for them, that we somehow feel free of them and then it's not a problem anymore? Is that it? Confirmation maybe should be something else in these days. The millennials, those who are in a confirmation class, come from a very different point of view when it comes to church. They come with a suspicion of institution. They also observe us. Oh yes, some might not talk a lot, but they sure do observe us. They have seen adherent, faithfully at church, involved in many activities, and they have seen members. Well, or not seen members, to be precise. And to them, to belong is not a question of a legal point of view in its sense, that you have to have a membership. To belong is where your heart is, regardless of the rules and regulation. They belong where they have this kind of bond, this kind of attachment. And to link confirmation to membership, I think it's a mistake. We're not there anymore with those young people. So confirmation is not something that people have to do to be done in that sense. And then you're confirmed that, okay, now you can disappear, now you can do whatever you want, we don't care about you, and we expect you to see you when you will have your first baby. But maybe confirmation should be not a program, but a journey, and the beginning of a journey. A journey when young teenagers, young adults are invited to explore faith for themselves in many different ways. Up to a certain point, as children, they kind of guided, and that's the way it is at school. But they reach a point, an age, when it said, well, we will not teach you. We will journey with you. We will offer you multiple tools. And hopefully you will find the one that are useful for you. The one that you like. And also identify what you don't like. Confirmation is not about teaching about faith, but helping them maybe to find words for the faith they already have. And maybe planting something that will continue to grow and grow and grow. Often in United Church, we talk about Christian development or Christian education as something we do with our youth, assuming that when you're an adult, you're okay, you don't need more. At Kanata United Church, we make this kind of statement that said, no, it's a lifelong journey. You learn something when you're a child, you learn something when you're young adults, you learn something when you're an adult. and so confirmation is not something to be, it's not like a rubber stamp or a diploma. It's an invitation to go further, to walk further. I hope you will have the opportunity to attend our confirmation service, or at least connect with one of the confirmant in our congregation, in your congregations, that you will have a time of prayer for them, a special thought. Maybe you can write a little word, a card, and think of confirmation as the beginning of a life journey. Reflect about your confirmation, your life journey, and to see it as a tremendous opportunity to engage with those young individuals and see what they have to teach us. Have a great week. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.